Hello, how are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you enjoyed the weekend, had a good puente. Um, but yes, it's almost Christmas. All right, but we still have some more work to do. All right, so today we're going to do page 33 in the book. Okay, página 33. All right, so we're going to open our pupils book and we're going to go to page 33. Okay. Now, we have the page. Okay, now today we're going to practice an exercise called an open close, right? Which is an exercise like you see here. Okay, open close. So basically, you have a text and you have a few spaces, and you just have to think of a word to fill the space. All right, you don't have the options. All right, you just have to use your brain and think. All right. Now, when we do this exercise, we always use small grammatical words. Okay. So things like prepositions, link words, auxiliary verbs, but it's all small words and small grammatical words. Okay. So today we're going to have a look at a few things. All right. But first, let's start off. Right. Let's warm up. Okay. We'll start at exercise 1. All right. So it says here, what is the most important thing about where you choose to eat? Order the points from 1, the most important, to 6, the least important. So if you're going to a restaurant, right, and you have to choose the restaurant, what are the most important things? Okay. What are the most important things? Okay. ¿Qué son las cosas más importantes cuando elegimos dónde comer? Okay. So let's have a look at the options. The food is cheap. The food is good. The food is cheap. Cheap is barato. The waiters and waitresses are friendly. All right, waiters and waitresses, camareros, camareras. It's clean. It's a cool place to go. And there's a lot to choose from on the menu. Hay mucho para elegir en el menu. There's a lot to choose from. So now you choose for you. Okay, what are the most important? I'm going to choose for me. Okay. So I'm going to do it on here. Right. So I'm going to put from the most important to the least important. So the most important food for me, the most important thing for me when I'm choosing where to eat, okay, is that first of all, the food is good, right? That's number 1 for me. Okay, this is my opinion. The second most important thing is that it's clean. The third most important thing for me is that it's a cool place to go. Okay, it's a cool place to go. The fourth most important thing for me is that the food is cheap. The fifth most important is that the waiters and waitresses are friendly. And finally, there's a lot to choose from on the menu. Okay, so this is what I think is the most important when choosing a restaurant. All right, but that's my opinion. Maybe yours is different. Okay, you can choose it however you like. Okay, estas son las cosas más importantes para mí cuando elijo un restaurante. Pero es mi opinión y puedes hacer como tú piensas. Okay, so right, the most important thing we put number 1. Okay, and then number 2, right, and like this. All right. So just something to think about. All right. Anyway, all right, that was a little warm up. So now let's go back to this exercise. All right. So what we're going to look at today are these things called conjunctions, or I like to call them linking words. Okay, linking words. These are small words that we use to connect ideas in phrases. Okay, son palabras pequeños que usamos para conectar ideas en frases. Okay, so we're going to look at 4 different ones today. Okay, 4 different ones. All right, and we're going to copy this in the notebook. Okay, vamos a apuntar esto en la libreta. All right, so let's open the notebook. All right. So, in your notebook, we have the title link words. Okay. So write the title and the date today, Tuesday, the 8th of December. Okay. Now, 4 words to learn today. Okay. Maybe you know them already. The first word is but. But. Okay. And this is to show a contrast, right? So when you have a good thing and then a bad thing, right? A positive and a negative. All right. In Spanish, you say pero. Okay. So, right, let's have a look in a phrase. All right. This is our example phrase. It says, I like chicken, which is good, pero, but I don't like fish. Right? Good thing, bad thing. I like chicken, but I don't like fish. Okay. Next word is and. And. You know the word and. Okay. This is to add information. All right. Right? When you're adding more things to what you're saying. Okay. Para poner más información. For example, I play football and tennis. All right. I play football and tennis. We're adding information. Okay. Next word is or. Or. Okay. And this is to show when you have a choice. Okay. Cuando tienes opciones. Okay. For example, do you want apples or oranges? Okay. Do you want apples or oranges? Okay. Good. Now, I'll just give you another example for or because we also use it. Okay. We also use it in negative sentences when we're adding things on, right? So I'll show you what I mean. If I say the phrase I don't like I don't like carrots and broccoli. Okay. So I have the phrase I don't like carrots and broccoli, but this is not good. Okay, we don't say it like this. No lo decimos así because it's a negative phrase. Okay, we have two things in negative. So when we have a negative phrase and we're putting lots of different things, right? This is when we use or as well. So this is correct. I don't like carrots or broccoli. All right. So negative phrases like this. Okay. Or. Last word is because, right? To give a reason. All right. Because. Right. Why do you study English? Because you want to get a good job in the future. Okay. Because. So to give a reason. For example, I play basketball because it's fun. Juego a baloncesto porque es divertido. Okay, I play basketball because it's fun. All right. So 4 words, very easy. But, and, or, because. Okay. Copy all of this in your notebook, please. Okay. Apuntamos todo esto en la libreta. All right. Remember, you can stop the video if you need time to write. All right. Puedes parar el video si necesitas tiempo para escribir. Okay. All finished? Fantastic. Right. Now, let's go on to exercise 4. Okay. Exercise 4. And we're going to practice using these words in phrases. Okay. We're going to practice putting these words in phrases. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's do this all together. Okay. So, right, we're just going to put the correct word. Let's see if we get this right. First one, would you prefer fruit for dessert? Would you like some ice cream? Okay, which is the correct word? The answer is or, right? Because you have 2 options, right? Would you prefer fruit for dessert or would you like some ice cream? All right, very good. Let's try number 2. It says here, I've got an old recipe book. I always use it when I make cakes. Which is the correct word? Should be and, right? Because we're adding information. I've got an old recipe book. And I always use it when I make cakes. All right. Let's try the next one. Number 3. Mum cooked steak, chips for lunch. Which word is it? Do you know? And. Mum cooked steak and chips for lunch. Okay, we say and because we're adding information. Okay, number 4. I love sweets. I love sweets. I know they are not good for my teeth. Which is the correct answer? Which is the correct word? Should be but, right? Because we have a positive thing and a negative thing. I love sweets, but I know they're not good for my teeth. Okay, let's try number 5. I didn't bake you a cake. The oven doesn't work. Which is the correct answer? Because, right? Because we're giving a reason. I didn't bake you a cake because the oven doesn't work. And let's try the last one, number 6. She's very interested in food. She isn't a good cook. Which is the correct word? But. Yeah, because we have a good thing and a bad thing. She's very interested in food, but she isn't a very good cook. Okay. Easy. Okay, make sure you have all the answers written correctly in your book. Okay, very good. Okay, so you see, it's easy. All you have to do is think, okay, what are you doing in the phrase? All right, and then you can understand which word you need to use. Okay. Solo hay que pensar qué estamos haciendo en la frase. Estamos poniendo más información, estamos diciendo opciones, y así puedes pensar qué palabra necesitas. Okay. Right, so we're going to have a look at exercise 5 now. Okay, so this is the main exercise. All right, and so we have a little text and we have 6 spaces. Okay, 6 spaces. And in each space, we're going to put a little word. Okay, en cada espacio vamos a poner un palabra pequeño. Okay, now the words that we need, maybe they could be these link words, right? And, but, because, or, but they could also be other words, okay? Puede ser uno de estos 4 palabras u otras palabras también, no solo estos 4. Hay otras palabras también, okay? Pero esto puede ser que aparece en este ejercicio, okay? Estas palabras, muy probable. Okay, let's have a quick look at the advice before we start. Think about the meaning of the sentence. If you think there's a conjunction in the gap, decide what the conjunction needs to do. Okay. Complete the easy gaps first. Go back and look at the more difficult ones. Okay. So, right. Hacer los que sabes primero, right? Los fáciles, y después los difíciles. Make sure you only write one word in each gap. Okay. And always write an answer for every gap. Solo una palabra cada espacio. Y no dejas nada en blanco. Okay. So, should we have a look? Let's have a look. All right, so, okay, now this we'll do all together, and then you can try one on your own, okay? Hacemos esto todos juntos y después puedes intentar uno solo. Okay, let's have a look. It says, hi, my name is Samuel. I come from the Netherlands. Okay, last year, my family went holiday to Italy. What word do we use here? My family went holiday. What do we say? ¿Qué decimos aquí? Holiday. We always say on holiday. My family went on holiday. Okay. See a small preposition. Okay, small word here. Last year, my family went on holiday to Italy, and the food was amazing. We visited 2 cities, Florence and Bologna. One evening, in Florence, we went to an old restaurant near the train station. We went to, the answer is an old restaurant near the train station. It looked strange. The food was fantastic. Here we can use a link word, right? Because here it looks strange. This maybe is a negative thing. And then it says the food was fantastic. This is a positive thing. So we can say but. Right? It looks strange, but the food was fantastic. We could have either pasta or steak. They also baked bread and made homemade ice cream. After dinner, we walked back our hotel. Do you know the word? We walked back to our hotel. We all needed to get exercise before going to bed. So here looks like we have a reason. Okay, it says we walked back to the hotel. We needed to get exercise. Okay, we walked. We needed to get exercise. That's a reason. So we walked back to our hotel because we all needed to get, and here we need the word, some exercise before going to bed. Okay. So, okay, as you can see, all small grammatical words. Okay. And in a couple of cases, we have some of the link words, all right? We have number 3 is but and number 5 is because, okay? Tenemos las respuestas aquí. Son todos palabras pequeñas, palabras que para poner la gramática bien, ¿ok? Y había 2 casos cuando hemos usado los link words que hemos aprendido hoy, ¿ok? Y los otros también son palabras pequeños, ¿ok? Palabras que sabes, pero necesitamos estas palabras para que la frase tiene sentido, ¿ok? Gramáticamente. All right. So we have things like on holiday, right? Typical phrases. An old restaurant, right? Walk to the hotel. All right. All of these words you know. Okay. Good. Make sure you have all the answers correct in your book. Mira bien si tienen todas las respuestas bien en el libro. Okay. So if this is okay, now we can go to the activity book, right? Or the workbook. Okay, ahora podemos ir al workbook. Okay, so we're going to go to page 25 in the workbook. Okay, page 25, and I would like you to do on page 25 exercise 2. All right, it says here language in use. Right, unit 3. All right, so exercise 2, page 25, página 25, ejercicio 2. Okay, and it's the same exercise that we've just done. Okay, es el mismo ejercicio que acabamos de hacer. Okay, so read the text and think one small word in each space. Okay, leemos el texto y ponemos una palabra pequeña en cada espacio. Okay, so you try this on your own and I will give you the answers. Okay, intenta hacer este solo y después os doy las respuestas. Okay, remember, stop the video if you need time. Si necesitas tiempo para escribir, para el video. Okay, all finished? Fantastic, let's have a look. All right, so I'm just going to put all the answers here. Well, actually, no, we'll read through and we'll go by one. Okay. Hi, Joanna. Last week, there was a food festival in the city square. It happens every year, and it's great fun. It was really small when it started 10 years ago. But now, it's really popular. There are lots of tents with different foods. This year, my favorite was the cheese tent, where there were over 200 different cheeses. Lots of restaurants also had small tents where you could have lunch and dinner. On the first night, we went to a vegetarian restaurant tent. I didn't know which dish to choose. cheese pie or pasta? I decided to have the pie, and it was the best thing I ate at the festival. I hope you can come next year, Paul. Okay, so here are the answers. Mira bien las respuestas. ¿Tenéis todo bien? Do you have everything correct? Okay, I hope so. If not, don't worry, okay, because we need to practice these exercises, okay? It's never easy the first time, okay? They're difficult, so we need practice. So don't worry if it was difficult. Okay, no os preocupéis si era un poco difícil, okay? Este ejercicio necesita mucho práctico, okay? Y vamos a hacer mucho más, okay? Pero es bien para pensar de las palabras pequeños de gramática, okay? So, all right, hopefully you got all correct, all right? And we will have more practice of this. Okay. Make sure you have the corrections in your book. If you finish the exercise, then we can finish the class for today. Okay, so just to recap, we should have page 33 in the People's Book, exercise 1, 4, and 5 completed. And in the workbook, page 25, we should have exercise 2 completed. Very good, everybody. Okay. Si había algo que no has entendido, apúntalo y me puedes preguntar cuando vienes a clase. Okay. If you didn't understand something, write it down. Tell me when you come to class. Okay. And I will help you. All right. Very good, everybody. That's it for today. Well done. I will see you in class. Bye-bye.